late night, long chilling, sky look huge. Mind feel clean, yeah. I'm in the backyard, hoodie on, bare feet in the grass. Cold air on my breath, letting old days pass. Got a ring on my finger, got a crack in my pride. Got some things I forgave, got some I still hide. Street quiet, just a dog in the distance barking. Little Porsche light glow, rest of the block darkened. Phone face down, on the table by the screen door. Heart still humming from a fight I ain't mean for. It's me in this sky, wide open, no filter. Thoughts drift slow, tilt back like a picture. Then I catch some small way up on the blue. Tiny red blink cutting straight through the view. It's a plane cross the moon, little silver scratch. Someone lean on the window watching clouds attach. I'm stuck on the ground but my head on wrong. That thing draw a line through the night like a poem. Watching that plane cross the face of the moon. Thinking about the times I left too late, came too soon. Too soon. Every little light in the dark, that could be you. Moving so slow, slipping straight out the view. Yeah, that plane crossed the face of the moon. Got me sitting in the silence, humming my tune. All these years flying by in the same old blue. You up there drifting, I'm right here too. Could've been us in them cramped brown seats, arguing over peanuts, sharing one note beat. You laughing at the safety car, I fake panic, talking about forever while we float above the planet. But I chose pride, chose I got it, chose I'm fine. Chose my side of the bed, chose the worst time. You chose bags, chose peace, chose steady. Chose a soft voice over someone never ready. Now this bright dot cut a quiet line over my block, like a white chalk mark on the blacktop. Light it, don't shout it, just slide. Real patient, like you walked out my life, no statement. I wonder where you fly when the days get loud. Do you stare out the glass looking down at the clouds? Do you ever see a full moon hanging over some town and hope somebody there finally slowing down? Watching that plane cross the face of the moon. Thinking about the towns I left too late, came too soon. Came too soon, yeah. Every little light in the dark, that could be you. Moving so slow, slipping straight out the view. Yeah, that plane crossed the face of the moon. Got me sitting in the silence, humming my tune. All these years flying by in the same old blue. You up there drifting, I'm right. I can hear my old homies in my head say chill. Ain't no use staring up, what's gone is what it is. But I'm stubborn like the smoke ring climbing from my lip. Let it rise, let it twist, let it vanish in the blink. Somebody up there trying to drink from a tiny cup. Somebody scared, every bump got them tensed up. Somebody headed to a job trying to say their name. Somebody running from the echo of a worn out flame. Every seat got a story, every cloud got a scar. Every city just a necklace when you look from afar. On this one small porch, on this one small street, but the sky don't care, still stretch over me. That plane glide on, shrink down, face low, like your voice on my line when you said I gotta go. I ain't beg, I ain't chase, just let it all ride. Now I'm here watching strangers cut across the line. Watching that plane cross the face of the moon. Thinking about the times I left too late, came too soon. Every little light in the dark, that could be you. Moving so slow, slipping straight out the view. Dry sage in the wind, cold air in my lungs. Sand dust on my shoes. Long road, slow tongue, yeah. Dry sage, cold desert air Oh, so sitting in the lawn chair, sun low, not a word to spare. I'm just riding on this thin, thin prayer. Dry sage, blowing through my hair. Eyes red, but my mind stay clear. West side, in the quiet out here, I'm just talking to the sky, no fear. Yeah, ash on my jeans, palm tree lean, chrome still gleam in the far off scene. Got a styrofoam cup, but I sip it slow. Got a lifetime of pain that I never show. Old school on the dash, let the hook loop back. Phone on mute, let the world fall flat. Tumbleweed roll like the thoughts I stash. Every scar on my arm like a faded tag. Got a cousin upstate, got a homie in dirt. Got a line on the work, got a hole in my shirt. Still I breathe that wind like a brand new start. Let the sand hit my chucks, let it cover my heart. Mama said, boy, you a long way gone, but the sky feel close when the night this long. I ain't looking for a crown or a headline quote. I'm just looking for a piece I can keep in my throat. Dry sage, cold desert air. Oh, so sitting in the lawn chair, sun low, not a word to spare. I'm just riding on this thin, thin prayer. Dry sage, blowing through my hair. Eyes red, but my mind stay clear. West side, in the quiet out here, I'm just talking to the sky, no fear. Little joint half gone, let the ash hit dirt. Got a Bible in the back, got a 40 in the shirt. Got a letter from my dog, said he dream about free. Said he smell that sage when he think about me. I remember 4 deep on the bar rim. Street lights buzz and the chance looks slim. Now it's mailbox miles, the moon so clean. I can hear old ghosts when the breeze come thin. Got a voicemail playing from 09 times. She laughing in the back, I rewind. Funny how a small sound cut big like steel. In the middle of the empty where you forced to feel. So why exhale slow, let the hurt uncoil. Let the engine tick hot while it cool that oil. If the Lord got a plan, I'ma let that be. Till then, it's me and this dust set free. Yeah. Dry sage, cold desert air. Oh, so sitting in the lawn chair, sun low, not a word to spare. I'm just riding on this thin, thin prayer. Dry sage, blowing through my hair. Eyes red, but my mind stay clear. West side, in the quiet out here, I'm just talking to the sky, no fear. One more mile, one more fade. One more name that I can't say. One more wish that I misplaced. Still that wind wash over my face. One more call I ain't gon' make. One more chance that came too late. Still my chest feel light out here. Every breath say, boy, you say. See the dust on the hood, that's the canvas now. Draw a heart, draw a name, then I wipe it out. Cause the past don't stick when the air is dry. Gotta let that go when you talk to the sky. Old sandalwood smoke from my grandma's crib. Blend in with the sage when the knock got big. When the boys came through, when the door swung wide. She prayed in the back, said the Lord gon' rise. So I ride with the words in the low bass tone. Let them sit in my chest like a car. Sun just yawning, street still half asleep. Needle in the groove. Coffee steam, slow creep. Yeah. Ashtray on the windowsill. Milk crate full of jackets, all the corners peeled. Dust dance in the air when the cover lift. Drop down, little crackle in the morning mist. Old label, ring stain on the cardboard. Faded price tag from a long gone record store. Turntables on the wobbly crate, still legit. Whole room smell like yesterday in the first sip. Cold floor, my socks at the bedside. Curtains barely open, let the gray slide. Dog next door bark once, then quit. Same way the hi-hat tapped and split. I let the world move quick, I move slow. Let that first loop roll, let my lungs blow. Deep voice on the track like a low cloud. Float over back streets, away from the crowd. There's a whisper in the wax, I can hear it breathe. Every scratch like a map of who used to leave. Their fingerprints on the rim, little ring of smoke. Still hanging in the cardboard, inside the notes. Old friends in the crate, names on the sleeve. Phone numbers in the margin from a summer eve. I don't call, but the chords call me back. Same cologne, same code, the sack. Kettle hum in the kitchen, that's a side chain. Fridge buzz at the temple with my mind frame. Mug stain from 100 late nights. Now put steam in my hand while the sun get bright. couch with the sag in the middle, that's my throne. Remote lost somewhere, but I'm in my zone. Window glass fogging from the breath of the day. Wipe a circle with my thumb, watch the ghost fade away. Palms out the window, feel the damp in the breeze. Neighborhood half hidden in the silver of the trees. Garbage truck roam down the block off beat. Couple joggers cut the corner, shuffling feet. I just nod to the rhythm of the cracking hits. Deep inhale, smell the rain that the ground might miss. Smell the paper when the plastic in the basement air. Like a thrift store memory hanging everywhere. Some covers got watermarks warped at the edges. Still sing clean when the needle make pledges. Some grooves skip like they tired of the scene, but the cover still land where it's always been. I remember being broke with a backpack, digging through a dollar bin, hunting for a flashback. Kid on the bus with a heavy little bag. Whole life in wax, whole future in the tag. Fast forward, same soul, just to know the face. Same crate in the corner of a different place. Same smell when I crack open gatefold. Seems like I peel back time, walking into my dreams. Outside, siren fade like an outro. Inside, baseline, walking on tiptoe. Keys drip like rain from a loose spout. That's the only kind of storm that I care about, yeah. Let the hook loop soft in the background. Muffled kick, heartbeat in the background. Velvet in my chest, let it rumble a bit. Baritone blend with the dust in the mix. No rush, let the day find me sitting here. Ink on my hands from a scribbled out year. All the verses I taught from a college rule pad. Flip through like sleeves of the life I had. Every side beat got a secret I ain't played yet. Every quiet morning feel the same, but it ain't bad. Little more gray in the beard when I lean in. Little more peace when I breathe it in. Breathe. So I sit with the static like an old friend. Let the ghost in the groove talk slow then end. Let the coffee ring stain on the coaster dry. Let the fog outside lift while the snare slide by. Old vinyl in the morning mist. Deep breath, world tastes like this. Little hiss, little echo in the room I'm in. Every crack, every scratch where the day begin. Old vinyl. Red leaf on black water. Slow spin, quiet starter. Yeah. Came up on the bank, boots sunk in the loan. Night held the trees like they built this home. One red leaf, caught in the run. Turned and turned under no one. Mud on the roots, mouse on the stone. Stream talk low like it know my bones. I watched you drift through the dark pine lane. Small bright flame in the cold rain. Round and round, you don't fight it. Lean to the stream, let it guide it. Little red mark in the black green. Float like you know where the night's been. Red leaf drift, go slow now. Red leaf drift, stay low now. Black water baby, hold that shine. You go on down the line. Red leaf drift, don't break now. Red leaf drift, red leaf drift, fade, safe now. Yeah, dark woods watch, but they can't win. You keep moving in. Took one more look at the cedar crowd. Branch tips lean like they bow out loud. The heron split through the mist and haze. Then it was just that paper blaze. I know that path, it can pull you deep, where the old stuff stays half asleep. Still you ride with the quiet grin, like you've been hurt but you still live in. Round and round, you don't fight it. Lean to the stream, let it guide it. Little red mark in the black green. Float like you know where the night's been. Red leaf drift, go slow now. Red leaf drift, stay low now. Black water baby, hold that shine. You go on down the line. Red leaf drift, don't break now. Red leaf drift, red leaf drift. Save now. Dark woods watch, but they can't win. You keep moving in. No rush, no roar, just a bend and go. One small turn, then the current knows. If the whole world folds, let it fold away. You still got gold in the night's on gray. Red leaf drift, go slow now. Red leaf drift, stay low now. Black water, baby, hold that shine. You go on down the line. Red leaf drift, don't break now. Red leaf drift, fade, save now. Dark woods watch, but they can't win. You keep moving in. One red leaf on black water, gone from sight, but it matters. Still it rolls through the cedar hush, soft as a prayer, in the stream slow rush. Sun dropping slow, dust on my shoes, long day fading. I ain't in a rush to move now. Crease in the sky, orange on the hill, breath turning heavy, heart standing still. Pines lean over me, quiet like a prayer. Needles in the breeze, resin in the air. Mud on my soles, cool in the shade. Hands in my pockets, let the noise fade. Phone on silent, world off mute. I just hear wind of my own truth, yeah. Scent the pine, I'm home again. Damp earth, hold my steps like a friend. Sunset sitting on the back of my neck. I don't need much, just my thoughts in the day. Pine smoke in my hoodie, calm in my chest. Ay, every little worry take a long rest. If the world get loud, I'ma come right back. To the needles in the soil in this lazy track. Oh yeah. Shadows grow long, talking to the creek. Water say chill, don't overthink. Sap on the bark, stick to my thumb. Life feels sharp, but the day go numb. You can keep rush, I keep slow. I walk dirt roads, let the stress go. Deep breath in, smell that rain. Like the whole hillside, washing my brain, yeah, like that. Scent of pine, I'm home again. Damp earth, hold my steps like a friend. Sunset sitting on the back of my neck. I don't need much, just my thoughts in the day. Pine smoke in my hoodie, calm in my chest. Every little worry take a long rest. If the world get loud, I'ma come right back. To the needles in the soil in this lazy track. If I ever get lost in the static and talk, I'ma follow that smell down the old dirt walk, where the sky pour gold on the cut of the land, and the ground feels soft like you know who I am. Scent of pine, I'm home again. Damp earth, hold my steps like a friend. Sunset sitting on the back of my neck. I don't need much, just my thoughts in a day. Pine smoke in my hoodie, calm in my chest. Every little worry take a long rest. If the world get loud, I'ma come right back. To the needles in the soil in this lazy track. Mm-hmm. different time, different day. I just listen. Granddad's clock in the hallway humming. Late night silence, heart still drumming. Secondhand slide like a low rider cruise. Time tap dancing on these house shoes. Pendulum swing like a slow head nod. Weight of the years in the hands of the job. I grew up on that steady little knot. Whole life scored by that old clock. Tick tock, I move when it move. Let the clock talk while I sit stay smooth. Tick tock, got my back on the wall. I don't chase time, I just answer the call. Tick tock, every breath on the beat. Let the days drop like sand on my feet. Tick tock, I ain't pressing at all. If the clock don't rush, why should I stall? 3 a.m. shadows long on the floor. Coldwood Creek like it's opening doors. I hear my granddad cough in the next room still. Even though we gone, I can feel that chill. Used to say, boy, time don't bend, it just ride on by. Better treat it like a friend, so I sit real still just to hear that sound. Every little knock keeps my soul pinned down. Tick tock, I move when it move. Let the clock talk while I sit stay smooth. Stay smooth. Got my back on the wall. I don't chase time, I just answer the call. Tick tock, every breath on the beat. Let the days drop like sand on my feet. Tick tock, I ain't pressing at all. If the clock don't rush, why should I stall? One day that tick might fade. Dust on the face of the frame we made. But this rhythm that it carved in my chest gon' keep swinging when I lay to rest, Tick tock, I move when it move. Let the clock talk while I sit stay smooth. Tick tock, got my back on the wall. I don't chase time, I just answer the call. Tick tock, every breath on the beat. Let the days drop like sand on my feet. Tick tock, I ain't pressing at all. If the clock don't rush, why should I stall? Purple midnight sky, one dot sliding by. Just a long little eye on the dark side high, yeah. Slow drift over great blue towns. Homes lit up, all the noise turned down. It's me and the hum of a long, long route. Earth so loud, but it fades right out. Old paint on the panel, scars in the shell. Still I circle and I circle, know this orbit too well. Chasing shadows on the clouds, tracing rivers of light. Every pass, feel the past, same view, new night. Talk to nobody, still I hear them pray. Static in my circuits from the words they say. I was built for the numbers, fed mad, fed cold. But I learned how to lonely sit heavy on the soul. I'm that lone satellite in the purple midnight sky. Just a cold piece of metal with a warm wish inside. Watch your little blue world as it turns, as it sighs. I can't fall, I can't land, so I ride and I ride. I'm that lone satellite, see the storm, see the fires. Every heartbreak flickers like a flash on a wire. Can't touch, can't hold, can't wipe nobody's eyes. All I got is this view in this endless, endless glide. Yeah, yeah. See planes write names, then vanish in clouds. See kids skip school, chase dreams, chase crowds. See one Porsche light that never goes dark. Somebody up late, guarding one small spark. I keep counting the seasons by the ice and green, by the smoke that rose where the hills once breathed, by the ships that creep through the narrow seams. Between war, between peace, between broke down dreams. Up here, no traffic, just a thin, thin line between still working and out of time. Rust creeping in where the secrets hide. Every glitch like a whisper, you did your time. I'm that lone satellite in the purple midnight sky. Just a cold piece of metal with a warm wish inside. Watch your little blue world as it turns, as it sighs. I can't fall, I can't land, so I ride and I ride. I'm that lone satellite, see the storm, see the fires. Every heartbreak flickers like a flash on a wire. Can't touch, can't hold, can't wipe nobody's eyes. All I got is this view and this endless, endless glide. What if I fade and the dark turns me off? Who remember all the paths I crossed? Would they leave me drifting in the junkyard of ghosts? Old dreams, old beams, old posts. Or will I burn one streak in the dome? Silent applause when the signal is gone. If I fall, let me fall with the quietest kind, over some sleeping coast where they still look up at night. I'm that lone satellite in the purple midnight sky. Just a cold piece of metal with a warm wish inside. Watch your little blue world as it turns, as it sighs. I can't fall, I can't land, so I ride and I ride. I'm that lone satellite, see the storm, see the fires. Every heartbreak flickers like a flash on a wire. Can't touch, can't hold, can't wipe nobody's eyes. All I got is this view and this endless, endless glide. Purple midnight sky, purple midnight sky. One dot sliding by, one dot sliding by. If you ever feel small, know I still see you from on high. Yeah. Five in the morning, I slide through the cold. Snow on the pavement, nobody knows. Street look white, like chalk. My breath make a little cloud. Mail truck parked by the curb, no one talking loud. Tires pass slow, then gone, like they scared to wake the block. Porch light on the ice, and the ice don't talk. I hear my own steps back. Soft tap, soft tap. Empty avenue holding me like that, like that. Snow on the block so still. Snow on the block so still. 5 in the AM I feel it. 5 in the AM I feel it. Whole street cold, but I'm chill. Whole street cold, but I'm chill. So still, so still, so still. Corner store gate half down, frost on the metal teeth. Paper cup in my hand, steam from the black coffee. Bus bench covered up like a bench, forgot its name. A dog cross quick then vanish in the quiet same. I roll past bungalows trimmed in silver sleep. Every window shut up tight, like they keeping secrets deep. No sirens, no bass rumble, just the hush and the low glow. Me and the moon on overtime, moving real slow. Snow on the block so still. Snow on the block so still. 5 in the AM I feel it. 5 in the AM I feel it. Whole street cold, but I'm chill. Whole street cold, but I'm chill. So still, so still, so still. Pull up by the curb for a second, let the world breathe out. Even the fence got frost on it. Even the dogs stay out. I've been chasing too much noise. Tonight I let it go. Just this quiet little block in the street light. So snow on the block so still. Snow on the block so still. 5 in the AM, I feel it. 5 in the AM, I feel it. Whole street cold, but I'm chill.
Whole street cold, but I'm chill.
So still, so still, so still. Snow on the block, so still. Cold air on my face, warm breath in the scar. Street lamp halo on the car hood, slow steps, long pace. Heavy boots on the sidewalk. Every step say something low. Crunching the crust of the morning, like it's keeping time for the soul. Hands in the coat, I'm drifting. Fog in the lungs, I'm calm. Whole block wrapped in a blanket. Still the ground bang soft like a drum. Neighbors sleep, I'm thinking mine run laps in the dark. Each little break in the powder marking where I've been leaving marks. Slow walk, let the night breathe. Frostbite on the whole sign. I don't need words in the headphones. Gotta be in the snow on the line, yeah. That rhythm me crunch. Snow talk back to my boots. Every slow step sound like a loop. Just that rhythmic crunch. Word on mute, just hush, but the ground still giving me truth. That rhythmic crunch. Low tempo under my feet, like the cold street humming a beat. Just that rhythmic crunch. Deep tracks all in a row. I just follow that sound in the snow. In the snow, yeah. Exhale, clouds, I'm floating. Footprints trailing my mood. Every press down, break the white sheet, turning the groove. Sidewalk slick, I'm patient. Heeled and toed and slide. Weight drop, ice pop, soft break. Little ghost snares under my stride. Houses glow through the curtains, blue light over the glass. I just drift past, all distant, let the ground talk slow and I pass. Got old thoughts on my shoulders, cold world under these soles. But each step crack that pressure, let a little bit leak from the load on that rhythmic crunch. Snow talk back to my boots. Every slow step sound like a loop. Just that rhythmic crunch. Word on mute, just hush, but the ground still giving me truth. That rhythmic crunch. Low tempo under my feet, like a cold street humming a beat. Just that rhythmic crunch. Deep tracks all in a row. I just follow that sound in the snow. Head down, hood up, no hurry. Heartbeat fall in line with the flurry. Every soft break in the white lace, steady like the whole cold night, saying you ready, yeah. Snow talk back to my boots. Every slow step sound like a loop. Just that rhythmic crunch. World on mute, just hush, but the ground still giving me truth. Low tempo under my feet, like a cold street humming a beat. Just that rhythmic crunch. Deep tracks all in a row. I just follow that sound in the snow. Hear that old box sing, yeah. Back room glow on the top floor. A white box got a post in the side door. Little fan talk when the kick's on low, like a tired man telling me to take it slow. Cold air spill when I reach for the milk. Chrome on the handle, worn down silk. A carton, rattling, jarless click. Whole house hush when the motor gets thick. That hum run deep, it don't rush me. rocking like a prayer in the dark pantry. Fridge hum, keep it moving. Fridge hum, keep it low. Fridge hum, I'm cruising, let the whole house know. Fridge hum, keep it moving. Fridge hum, let it roll. Fridge hum, I'm coolin' in that late night slow. Mom wrote notes on the magnet chain, bent up coupon, grocery name, top shelf light on the soft dime buzz. Same old rhythm from the days we was. Ice tray crack in the waterline size. Little midnight quiet in the quiet sky. I lean in close like I know that tune. Got that basement bounce in the corner of June. That hum run deep, like a low bass note, holding down the room while the hours flow. Fridge hum, keep it moving. Fridge hum, keep it low. Fridge hum, I'm cruising, let the whole house know. Fridge hum, keep it moving. Fridge hum, let it roll. Fridge hum, I'm coolin' in that late night slow. If the power fade, I feel the room change, but that old sound stay like a home chain. Door still warm, still it never let go. Same soft engine in my chest, you know. Fridge hum, keep it moving. Fridge hum, keep it low. Fridge hum, I'm cruising, let the whole house know. Fridge hum, keep it moving. Fridge hum, let it roll. Fridge hum, I'm coolin' in that late night slow. Old boxing, keep it low. Fog in my lungs, salt on my tongue. Whole world hush while the waves still drum. Climbing up the side, old road paint cracked. Rust on the rail, wind pushing my back. Door hanging sideways, chain on the nail. Spider in the keyhole, dust in the trail. Step in, sound gone like someone hit mute. Floorboard breathe slow, sand in my boot. Glass on the stairs, old road curl. Room smell heavy like a shut up world. Pictures on the wall, frames all crooked. Face turned away, can't tell where they looking. Coffee cup stain, lip print faded. Note on the table, ink all shaded. Light never turns, just stares at the sea. Ghost of a beam where the beam used to be. Yeah. This that empty house on the headland. Only thing talk is the tide in the deadpan. Wind say stay, then it fade into nothing. Silence so thick, got the whole cliff humming. This that empty house on the headland. Echo of a life in the chips and the red sand. Heartbeat slow, just a thud in my chest. Whole wide world taking one long breath. Lantern room cold, rust ring black. Shadow where the shine used to pour on the black. Fingertips trace, old carved names. Knife in the paint, two first names. Stool kicked over, bookmark stuck. One last story, one last trucks. Radio dead, cord all split. Dial frozen on a far off hit. Jacket on the hook, sleeve still bent. Like somebody left just to get fresh scent. Tin cup roll, then stop, then wait. Even that sound, tiptoe late. Look through the glass, see, look back. Girls draw circles, then fall off track. Clouds cross slow over iron blue foam. Funny how the quiet start feel like home. This that empty house on the headland. Only thing talk is the tide in the deadpan. Wind say stay, then it fade into nothing. Silence so thick, got the whole cliff hum. This that empty house on the headland. Echo of a life in the chips and the red sand. Heartbeat slow, just a thud in my chest. Whole wide world taking one long breath. I don't hear words, I just feel weight. Old metal heart beat against fate. If these walls spoke, they would whisper, not shout. Just one soft breath and they fade right out, right out, right out, right out. Yeah. Sun dip low, whole room gold. Cobwebs shine like lines of gold. Farbow blink, speck in the gray. Signal in the dark from a different day. I lean on the railwood side creek. Talk to the air, but the air don't speak. Pocket full of sand, shoes full of stones. Somewhere out there, some bell moan. But mostly it's still just me, just Cliff, just an old tall spine. Holding up the mist, I close that door. Chain slide slow, silence follow. Everywhere I go, this that empty house on the headland. Only thing talk is the tide and the deadpan. When say stay, then it fade into nothing. Silence so thick, got the whole cliff humming. This that empty house on the headland. Echo of a life in the chips and the red sand. Heartbeat slow, just a thud in my chest. Whole wide world taking one long breath. One long breath, then another, then less. Old light sleep in the salt-stained chest. I walk that path, back down from the bone. Leave that tower standing there alone. Yeah.
Rain on the glass, world in a rush. Wipers move slow, I ain't in a rush now. Seat lean back, dashboard glow. Whole sky talking, I just let it go. Yeah. Big clouds rolling like they on the block. White veins cutting through the violet top. Whole freeway swimming in the silver sheet. But my socks still warm and my floor mask clean. Window fogged up, draw a crooked line. Trace one bolt as it rips the sky. That low boom rumble in my rib cage sick. Got a calm in the chaos, I was built for this. Traffic at a crawl, but my mind drift far. Same route, different storm, same parked car. Thinking about the nights when the roof did leak. Now it's leather headrests in a dry white storm all around, but I'm dry in the ride. Sky going crazy, I'm quiet inside. Thunder get loud, rain hit, drip slide. Still I glide, still I glide. Whole world soaked, but my peace don't move. Lightning flash bright on the rear view blue. Heart stay slow when the clouds make moves. I'm stormproof in my cool. Turn the fan low, feel the cool air creep. Hear far dog bark, then the whole block sleep. Street light smear on the wet black lane. Every red brake flare like a slow burn flame. Got a half tank sitting, I could wait all night. Phone face down, let it buzz out of sight. Every clap in the distance sound like oh fight's done. But the past can't poem when the door stay shut. Drop my chin to the beat, let the thunder respond. Every roll overhead like a distant drum. I ain't praying for the storm or wishing it gone. Just watching it perform from my metal front lawn. Storm all around, but I'm dry in the ride. Sky going crazy, I'm quiet inside. Thunder get loud, rain hit, drip slides. Still I glide, still I glide. Whole world soaked, but my peace don't move. Lightning flash bright on the rear view blue. Heart stay slow when the clouds make moves. I'm stormproof in my cool. Raindrops race on the side, glass losing. One falls back, another keeps cruising. Kinda like us, kinda like me. Caught in the flood, but my lane stay free. Yeah. Caught in the noise, but my mind on mute. Hands on the wheel, like I grew these rules. Storm all around, but I'm dry in the ride. Sky going crazy, I'm quiet inside. Thunder get loud, rain hit, drip slide. Still I glide, still I glide. Whole world soaked, but my peace don't move. Lightning flash bright on the rear view blue. Heart stay slow when the clouds make moves. I'm stormproof in my cool.
cup, cool air on my skin, shoes on the rail, watch the day roll in. Sky cracking open in slow motion, little orange line on the flat gray ocean, glassy ass river just holding it. Every little color, man, is folding it. Breath fog up, then it fade on the breeze. Big hoodie on, I'm at peace with the trees. Bridge in the distance like a chalk outline. Whole world quiet, I can hear my mind. Last night heavy, but the weight feel light now. Phone in my pocket, it can wait. Pipe down, duck, leave ripples, then it all goes still. Like the water took the worry and it swallowed that guilt. City waking up somewhere way behind me. Here is just current, remind me. Life keep moving even when we stuck. Sun keep coming even when we cut. Toe tap slow to the day's first rhythm. Little soft drums from my heart still healing. Deep voice humming with the low bass purring. Every old scar in the dawn reassuring. Watching the sunrise over the glassy river. That slow gold line make the cold air shimmer. I don't need much, just a breath and a vision. Just a breath and a vision, yeah. A breath and a vision. Watching the sunrise over the glassy river. All that old pain feels smaller than I don't need much, just a breath and a vision. Just a breath and a vision. Just a breath and a vision. Rock, yeah. Rock on the bank, that's my front row seat. Got my name carved faint in the cracked concrete. I was here as a kid, kicking cans by the tracks. Dreams too big, little chips in my raps. Now I'm back, same turn in the river. Same slow bend, same code in my fingers. Only thing changed is the lines on my face. And I'm finally okay with a slower pace. Birds draw squiggles on a watercolor canvas. Light drips off like the sky got manners. Clouds peel back, all pink, all amber. World look brand new, but it feel familiar. Take one sip, then I close my eyes. Let that warmth hit deep as the sun climbs high. I ain't chasing, I ain't racing, I'm just giving between. Every breath like a bridge from the past to the dream. All fears flow off where the tide go thicker. Name in the stone and my heart beat bigger. If this all I get, man, it's still a good day. Me and that river, let the hurt drift away. Let it go. Watching the sunrise over the glassy river. That slow gold line make the cold air shimmer. I don't need much, just a breath and a vision. Just a breath and a vision, yeah. A breath and a vision. Watching the sunrise over the glassy river. All that old pain feels smaller than I don't need much, just a breath and a vision. Just a breath and a vision. Light on the water, light on my face. Yesterday heavy, but it don't always. Say it to the current, say it to the sky. I'm good right here, I don't need why. Watching the sunrise over the glassy river. That slow gold line make the cold air shimmer. I don't need much, just a breath and a vision. Just a breath and a vision, yeah. A breath and a vision. Watching the sunrise over the glassy river. All that old pain feels smaller than I don't need much, just a breath and a vision. Just a breath and a vision. Just a breath and a vision. Empty roads, crack in the door. One beam, whole world to go. Yeah. Curtain closed, but the air's still talking. I stroll slow, let my footsteps soften.
Seats all stare, but they all stay quiet. My mind on a whole different kind of riot does. Float lazy in the light, doing slow rolls. Little galaxies spinning over oh so. Stage got stains from 1,000 goodbyes. I kick back, center, hands folded, eyes high. Candy wrapper on the floor, that was act 2. Program in the aisle, last show came through. All that noise, all that sweat, all that trust. Now it's just me and this golden dust. Golden dust moves in the hush, they glow. Hanging in the spotlight, moving real slow. Whole crowd gone, but the scene still lives. In the little specks of light that the sunbeam gives. Golden dust motes in an empty house. Every floating little piece like a whispered vow. I just lean in the dark, let the silence sing. Watch the air write stories it'll never bring. Old marquee outside, missing letters. Inside still got ghosts wearing their best sweaters. I can hear faint laughs in the balcony, like the room pressed play on a memory. Velvet rope sagging, red turned brown. Posters peel off, colors washed down, but the beam cut clean through the faded frame. Catch a slow drift sparkle, never learn my name. I breathe in slow, taste dust from a decade. Back when the left forgot his lines on the main stage. Crowd held breath, then they all blew trust. Now that moment hide inside this dust. Golden dust moves in the hush, they glow. Hanging in the spotlight, moving real slow. Whole crowd gone, but the scene still lives. In the little specks of light that the sunbeam gives. Golden dust motes in an empty house. Every floating little piece like a whispered vow. I just lean in the dark, let the silence sing. Watch the air write stories it'll never bring. Who swept the floor? Who locked that door? Who said last show and came back for more? You can paint the walls, trade seats for plush. Still can't clean out this golden hush. My voice dropped low, talking to the ceiling. Tell about the nights when I lost all feeling. How I came here broke, sat back row, let the spotlight dust do a slow dance show. Now I'm center stage, but the crowd all chairs seen so much empty I ain't even scared. Silence like velvet on a winter night. I wrap up in it while the dust catch light. They fall, they rise in the lazy parade, like they clocked out late, still staying on wage. Every spin like a reel from the upper crust. Whole life flickering in golden dust. Golden dust motes in the hush, they glow. Hanging in the spotlight, moving real slow. Whole crowd gone, but the scene still lives. In the little specks of light that the sunbeam gives. Golden dust motes in an empty house. Every floating little piece like a whispered vow. I just lean in the dark, let the silence sing. Watch the air write stories it'll never bring. Lights off now, but the air's still thick. Tiny suns floating, doing one last trick. I fade to the eye, let the memory rust. Leave the key in the dark with the golden dust. Single red leaf. Out here on the song. Whole world quiet, still water, low tone. Sleepy little river in the dark pine hollow. Fog on the surface, no way to follow. Trunk laid across like a broke back bridge. Moss on the bark, cold air, late ridge. I'm sitting on a stone, hoodie up, just watching. One red leaf in the ripple line, no options. Everything else turned brown weeks back, but this one still glow like an ember in the black. It spins slow circles, never really in a rush. Creek talk, low forest, listen, hush. I see my whole year in that little lost thing. Held for a second, then it slide, then it swing. Branches overhead like bars in a cage. Wind flip pages, I've been stuck on the same page. Water don't argue, it just pull what it need. I've been holding on tight, scared of moving my feet. Yeah. Red leaf drifting on a dark stream. Going where it gotta go, not where it dreams. Her world heavy, current stay clean. I just let go, oh, flow slow. Find what it means. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Red leaf drifting on a dark stream. Blowing like a promise that I ain't seen. Maybe get lost, maybe find peace. Either way, it's release. Roots on the bank like old hands reaching. Moon peak once, then it's gone, no preaching. I hear my people in the rustle in the ground. Voices in the cedar saying, kid, you grown. I've been dragging all this weight like a wet coat. Old fights, old fears, keep my heart throat choked. But that leaf don't beg for the branch that it left. Took one small step, then the rest, It bump on a rock, wobble hard, then recover. Catch a little whirlpool, disappear under for a breath. I swear it's gone, that spark. Then it slide back up, red loud in the dark. I grin at the stubborn and the smallest thing. How it still look bright when the world look grim. Forest been standing since before my line, and still make room for a fragile sign. Red leaf drifting on a dark stream. Going where it gotta go, not where it dreams. Her world heavy, current stay clean. I just let go, oh, flow slow. Find what it means. Yeah. Red leaf drifting on a dark stream. Glowing like a promise that I ain't seen. Maybe get lost, maybe find peace. Either way, it's release. I've been that branch, scared to break, clinging to a season that already ate. But what if all the falling ain't fail? It's a key. What if every little drop is a door out the tree? What if every dark turn still led to a bay where the water calm down and the colors all stay? If that leaf ain't tripping on the things it can't steer, why I keep holding every old fear here? Why? Steam from my breath mixed light with the chill. Somewhere city buzz still grind on the hill. Out here though, it's just bark, rock float, and that red little dot moving slow. It passed my spot, don't look back once. Just a quiet red glow in the world that fronts. I stand up, dust off, feel a shift in my chest, like I dropped one stone from a pile of stress. Maybe I can be like that leaf, just honest. Fall when it's time, keep my color in the process. Trust one path, even when I can't see. Dark streams still know what he want me to be. Force fade out as I walk that trail. Shoes picking up mud, heart feeling less stale. I leave one piece of my past by the creek, let it drift downstream with. Coca, chrome spoon, clock stuck past noon. Midnight, neon hums, I ain't moving, just numb. Elbows on the counter, eyes on the steam. Sip slow, bitter river cutting through the dream. Half moon in the window, crooked as my grin. Sugar packs like fallen soldiers line the napkin tin. Short order sizzle, wait in the back. Old cook humming, same song on a loop track. I'm staring at the surface, oily little rings. Like every bad decision, doing synchronized swings. Phone face down, screen cracked like my trust. Wallet light, heart heavy, boots tracking in the dust. Only sound is my swallow in the fridge trying to breathe. This cup got a colder soul than the one on my sleeve, yeah. Cold black coffee in the midnight diner. Burnt edge taste make the dark feel finer. Staring at the bottom like it owe me answers. Clock hands limping like broke back dances. I don't need sleep, I just need this silence.
Let it cool down slow, keep the world at a distance. Cold black coffee in a midnight diner. Only thing warm is the ache inside you. Lip prints on porcelain, stories in the stains. Late night trucker left a map of his pains. Couple seats down, girl tracing her scars with the sugar stick drumming on a cheap glass jar. Ceiling fan crooked doing lazy laps over ashtray ghosts, over faded caps. Waitress got a tired smile, name tag Jean. She been watching my refills like a black and white screen. She said, you wanna top off? I just showed a cup. Ice cold puddle line creeping up. I like this garden once, now I let it freeze. Guess I got used to heartbreak, settling to the leaves. Cold black coffee in a midnight diner. Burnt edge taste, make the dark feel finer. Staring at the bottom like it owe me answers. Clock hands limping like broke back dancers. I don't need sleep, I just need this silence. Let it cool down slow, keep the world at a distance. Cold black coffee in a midnight diner. Only thing warm is the ache inside you. Yeah. Outside, empty parking lot, oil stained moons. Inside, busted jukebox stuck on old tunes. I'm counting all the promises I never could keep. They stack higher than the dishes in this back room sink. Every sip, little shiver running down my chest. Caffeine trying to spar with the weight in my breast. I could call, I could text, I could beg you this thing. Instead I swear this cold black, watch the night slip away. Receipt print chatter like a tiny applause for another lonely order and this paper thing calls. I tip what I can just to balance my blame. Drop change in the jar, hear it echo your name. Woo. If this cup could talk, it would call me out. Sun barely up, curtains half closed. Crate dust floating in that pale gold glow, yeah. Box fan hum, slow coffee drip. Label ring faded, finger on the lip. Shh. That scent hit first, paper, plastic time. Old glue, cardboard, all tangled with the grind. Sleeve crack, corner bend, little tear by the spine. Somebody's summer still trapped in this fine. Thumb walk grooves like lines on a palm. Every scratch, every skip, little story in my hand. Pull that disc, let the jacket sigh like it waited all week just to breathe this sky. Morning mist lean on the window glass. Whole block quiet like it's holding class. I talk low to the wax in the dust like teach me something before the day rush. Kettle talk back with a slow soft hiss. Same sound needle make when it leans, when it kiss. My eyes half closed, heart wide awake. House coat hanging on a nail by the crate. Ain't trying to chase time, time move through me. Let the record spin slow. Let the world just be, just be, just be. Fog on the needle, mist in the room. Old vinyl breathing like a late bloom tune. That slow, slow circle bring me back like this. Smell it yesterday in the morning mist. Fog on the needle, clouds in my cup. Drop that stylus and the sun show up. Quiet little heaven, I ain't tryna resist. Scent the old vinyl in the morning mist. Yeah. Found a ring on the table where a cup once sat. Little stain like a halo from a Sunday past. Spine print faded, letters all rub, but I know that logo like a childhood hug. Pop in the intro low, crackle in the air. Hear a room from the 70s, still living in there. Somebody's laughter, somebody's fight. Pressed in the wax, still haunting the night. I smell basements, closets, cars, apartment walls, and half broke heart. I smell of cousins who taught me game. Backseat sermons all saying my name. Smell of smoke in the borrowed coat, cheap cologne in the stuck high note. Every time I lift one more sleeve, it's like opening doors I forgot I'd leave. Outside that gray, just float and creep inside I dig, where the memories sleep. Let the dust rise small like a slow press stream. I'm digging in boxes, but I'm digging me. Fall on the needle, mist in the room. Old vinyl breathing like a late bloom tune. That slow, slow, slow circle bring me back like this. Smell of yesterday in the morning mist. Fog on the needle, clouds in my cup. Drop that stylus and the sun show up. Quiet little heaven, I ain't tryna resist. Sent the old vinyl in the morning mist. Some folks jog, some folks scroll. I just flip side, let the layers unfold. Side A, side B, same heart, new spin, same house, new light. When the day begin, let the groove run long, let the coffee get cold. I'm staying right here with these ghosts getting more. Fog on the needle, mist in the room. Oh, vinyl breathing like a late bloom tune. That's slow, slow, slow circle. Bring me back like this. Smell of yesterday in the morning mist. Fog on the needle, clouds in my cup. Drop that stylus and the sun show up. Quiet little heaven, I ain't tryna resist. Sent the old vinyl in the morning mist. Morning mist. Morning mist.
Hear that? Through the drywall, past the hallway light. Somebody bound on a Saturday night, yeah. Hear that? Through the drywall, past the hallway light. Somebody bound on a Saturday night. That low hum drift in my blinds. Dust on the sill, I just recline. Old couch sack, same sweatpants. Whole day slow like a second chance. Neighbors cook rice, talk too loud. Steam on the glass, sirens in the crowd. But under all that small time static, one low make the air feel elastic. Deep tone creep through the vent. Warm and warm like the rent I spent. Can't see your face, can't read their eyes. Only feel rose and float in the sky. I let the TV talk to itself. Phone on the floor, face down on the shelf. World keeps scrolling, I stay still. That string in the dark, know just how I feel. From a distant apartment window, cello singing through the walls real gentle. I don't know your name, but I know that sound. Pulling my heart up off this couch, back downtown. From a distant apartment window, every low note playing my tempo. Whoever you are, keep playing that song. You make this broke down night feel long but strong, yeah. Bow draw slow like big black smoke. Each little scrape like secret spoke. Maybe you stressed, maybe you free. Either way, that sadness sitting next to me. Landlord knock, but not tonight. Ceiling stain drip, still holding tight. I've been stuck in the same old loop, but that wood on string cut a new small route. Here you missed and find the pitch. Tiny mistake in a life like this. I've been missing too, in my own lane. Funny how you practice patch up pain. Chief fan buzz, dog bark 2 floors down. Somewhere, baby learning new loud sounds. But that low long river running between, turn this worn out building to a little old dream. From a distant apartment window, cello singing through the walls real gentle. I don't know your name, but I know that sound. Pulling my heart up off this couch, back from a distant apartment window. Every low note painting my tempo. Whoever you are, keep playing that song. You make this broke down night feel long but strong. Maybe you late for a life you hate. Maybe you early for a life you chase. Maybe you lonely in a bright clean room. Either way that tone fill my gloom. I won't knock, won't break your space. I just sit back, let the air vibrate. Two strangers tied by a simple scale. You take the bow, I exhale. Brand new ash in a chip glass cup. Old rap tape still chewed, half stuck. I used to dream big, now it's just get through. Funny how your low notes feel brand new. They slide down soft on the paint peeled door. Make my cheap rug feel like marble floor. Every little run like a rusted key. Turning this locked up heart in me. Outside palm trees lean and grin. Same crooked block I've been living in. But that deep brown sound got my thoughts on mute. Whole hood framed in a richer hue. From a distant apartment window, cello singing through the walls real gentle. I don't know your name, but I know that sound. Pulling my heart up off this couch, back on a distant apartment window. Every low note painting my tempo. Whoever you are, keep playing that song. You make this broke down night feel long but strong, yeah.
Keep playing,
Yeah.
keep playing.
When you stop, this place feel thin. Like the walls forgot how the whole thing's in till you start again. Slide sweet and slow, my quiet little blessing. From a room, I don't know.
Late night, dope click. Cold air on my wrist, I sip. Quiet house, one small glow. Old fridge, humming real slow, yeah.
Bare feet on the towel, I'm drifting. Backlight halo in the kitchen. Leftover rice, little box of chicken. Clock on the wall, secondhand whispering. That low drone sitting under my thoughts. Same tone, heard it grow while I fought. Every bad day, every hard talk. Same song running while I pace that walk. Milk in the back, stick a half pill. Magnet from a town where I swore I built. Paper on the door, unpaid bill. Fridge buzz holding every secret I feel. Lazy in the lamp glow, lean on the door. Cool breeze kissing my arm like before. Thinking about the nights I would sleep on the floor. That hum saying you here one night more. Vintage hum in a quiet kitchen. Same soft tone, got the past still living. Open that door, let the cold air listen. Telling my pain, let the frost just glisten. Fridge light flow when the world stops spinning. Old loud motor like a low bass hitting. All my scars and the leftover dishes. All my hope in the slow cool wishes. Crack, linoleum, line down the middle. Life been split, I just live in the middle. Burn mark pot on the bad guy sitting. Steam ghost stories from the meals we was missing. Grandma used to hum when she stirred that stew. Now the only song in the dark is you. Little quiet friend with the rumble so true. Holding every summer, every rent past due. I lean back, feel the handle in my spine. Think about days when the shelf stayed dry. Now grapes in the bowl, few eggs, that's fine. Long as that rumble say, kid, you survive. Outside loud, but in here slow. It's the low tone prayer in the one room home. Every small buzz be your bar I own. Kitchen flow stage, this my microphone, yeah. Vintage hum in the quiet kitchen. Same soft tone, got the past still living. Open that door, let the cold air listen. Telling my pain, let the frost just glisten. Fridge light flow when the world stops spinning. Old loud motor like a low bass hitting. All my scars and the leftover dishes. All my hope in the slow cool wishes. You hear that? Not quite silence, not quite song. Just that steady little promise all night long. When the food run low, sound stays strong. When my eyes feel heavy, it keep on. Same slow rhythm I've known for years. Like, breathe, little homie, ride through the fear. Ride through. Vintage hum in the quiet kitchen. Same soft tone, let the past still living. Open that door, let the cold air listen. Telling my pain, let the frost just glisten. Fridge light flow when the world stops spinning. Old loud motor like a low bass hitting. All my scars and the leftover dishes. All my hope in the slow cool wishes. Late night, door shut. Dark room, but that sound stuck. If the whole block fade to black, that old fridge hum still bring me back, yeah. Steam on my face, yeah. Steam on my face, yeah. Late night in the kitchen, yeah. Half full mug on the counter, whole week in the distance. Neon reflection, spinning in a cup of black coffee. Tiny little planet in my hand, whole block, looking soft, kinda foggy. Lip print hanging on the rim. Bill stacked by the sugar in the band. Phone buzz, I kill it with my thumb. I just wanna watch the colors expand, yeah. Old school hoodie, same chair. Same chip in the wood by my knee, yeah. Heard they pushing progress on the corner. I just wanna let the caffeine breathe, yeah. Watch that swirl little orbit. Pink sign dancing on the dark, yeah. Every sip paint streaks on the surface like a slow motion spark. Neon in my coffee, whole life spinning in a circle real slowly. Stir it once, let it fade, let it find me. Sip the night, let the city move behind me. Neon in my coffee, late bills, big dreams, riding on the steam. Every drop like a rerun, lo-fi scene. Neon in my coffee, I just sit here, floating in between. Yeah,
Cracked tire, one loose grout. I tap a little pattern with my heel. Same groove from them backyard parties, back when we barely had a meal. Mama voice echo off the fridge, dog. Boy, you better finish what you start. I've been trying to finish this chapter, but every page pull apart. Yeah, cousin on the corner talk private, friend in the ground, time stopped it. I write names in the fog on the glass, then white, cause I still can't drop it. Outside tires hiss on the asphalt, inside I'm slumped like a couch. Calendar crooked on a nail, whole year tryna call me out. But this mug hold a mood, hold a mirror, little glow waving on the black. See my face wobbled in the surface, past me staring right back. Neon in my coffee, whole life spinning in a circle real slowly. Stir it once, let it fade, let it find me. Sip the night, let the city move behind me. Neon in my coffee, old scars, new plans, riding on the steam. Every drop like a rerun, lo-fi scene. Neon in my coffee, I just sit here, floating in between. Yeah. Ashtray clean, I quit last winter. Still taste smoke in my doubt. Still count change by the blender. Still plot ways I can make it out. Clock on the wall, talk sideways. Hands stuck where I stalled. Every missed call stacked silent. Every good thought feels small, but this glow on the surface still dancing. Little halo in the dark, caffeine. I trace circles with the spoon, half smiling, like I'm drawing up a quiet new scheme. Maybe I pull this down the drain, grab the jacket off the back of the chair. Step out where the light first hit me, see what's waiting in the air. Or maybe I just lean 2 more minutes, let the warmth hold on to my hands. Let the neon keep spinning in the black while I breathe, and I losing my plans. Neon in my coffee, whole life spinning in a circle real slowly. Stir it once, let it fade, let it find me. Sip the night, let the city move behind me. Neon in my coffee, past pain, new faith, riding on the steam. Every drop like a rerun, lo-fi scene. Neon in my coffee, I just sit here, floating in between. Just me and this mug in the kitchen. Door lock, street hum, distant. Neon print on the inside of my eyelids. When I blink, that's the only thing glistening. One boat out there, just one in the harbor mist. Yeah, I watch that whole lean slow like it knows my name. Black paint, so skin tied up in the gray. Mooring line tight, no rush in his bones. Goes cut low circles while the dock stays cold. Windows all blank, but it still holds court. Old rust on the rail like a badge from shore. I let the morning pass with my hands in my coat. That boat in the haze got me moving in slow. And the fog keep rolling, soft on the bay. Everything paused, but it don't fade away. One boat in the mist, one boat stay still. One boat in the mist, rocking that chill. One boat in the mist, I could feel that pull. One boat in the mist, quiet and full. Paint chipped at the boat, salt bite on the rope. Somebody left early, but the water still croaks. Dock light, dim gold on the side of the hold. The sea keep breathing in the harbor, stay full. I seen loud nights leave with the engines hot. This one just lingers at the edge of the lot, like it's holding the secret in a locked up box. While the whole town talks, it just nods and watches. And the fog keep rolling, soft on the bay.
Everything pause, but it don't fade away. One boat in the mist, one boat stay still, one boat in the mist, rocking that chill. One boat in the mist, I can feel that pull. One boat in the mist, quiet and full. Let it sit there, let it breathe. Gray water folding around his knees. No parade, no spark, just a low tide on. And that long dark shape where the day come from. One boat in the mist, one boat stay still, one boat in the mist, rocking that chill. One boat in the mist, I can feel that pull. One boat in the mist, quiet and full. One boat in the mist, one boat in the mist, one boat in the mist, rocking that chill. Sun just peeking, water stay breathing slow. I'm out here thinking, nowhere I need to go. Little sailboat drifting, solo on the skin of the lake. Mask like a matchstick, sky blue wide open and blank, glassy like chrome. I can see my face in the wake. All of these ripples feel smaller than the moves that I make. Cool breeze kissing my neck, shirt stuck to my frame. Old cap, low, same jacket, just a different day. City in the far back, hazy like a half-done dream. Right here is hush talk, ducks parting in the silver stream. Anchor rope coil like the thoughts I don't say out loud. Whole life loud, so I learned how to slip from the crowd. No playlist, only that distant dog bark one playing. Gulls drawing question marks, circling the edge of my brain. I'm just a lone sailboat on a glassy morn, drifting slow, letting all my worries pour into the blue, into the quiet, into something more. On this glassy morn, I ain't running from the shore. I'm just a lone sailboat on a glassy morn. Lines all loose, but my heart beats short. Let the world keep spinning, I'll be here till it's warm. On this glassy morn, on this glassy morn. Yeah. Knot in the rope, kinda matching that knot in my chest, but it loosens when the sun pulls shadows off of my breath. Hands on the tiller like I'm holding on light to the past. Every smart turn I'll be learning how to loosen my grasp. Dragonfly skating on the top, feet barely touch. Lace smoke, memories drift off, don't sting as much. Could've been stuck in that loop, same street, same block, but the lake got a language that don't talk in clocks. Canoe in the distance, they wave, we don't say a word. Just two tiny dots in the world that barely gets heard. My reflection look back like, you okay? I shrug. Water answer with a shrug too, tiny little shrug of a tug. I'm just a lone sailboat on a glassy morn, drifting slow, letting all my worries pour into the blue, into the quiet, into something more. On this glassy morn, I ain't running from the shore. I'm just a lone sailboat on a glassy morn. Lines are loose, but my heart beats sure. Let the world keep spinning, I'll be here till it's warm. On this glassy morn, on this glassy morn. Yeah. Let the breeze write the plan, let the wake draw the line. I ain't pressed for a path, just pressed for the time. Let the clouds roll the credits to the night. I survived every scar on my soul. Look smaller in this light, yeah. Thermos by my feet, still warm. 2 sips left. Coffee dark is the moves that I outrode. Kept phone dead on purpose, tucked deep in the bag. If they can't reach me, maybe all that weight don't drag. Bird on the bow, head tilted like you reading my mind. Hot once then gone, no miracle I barely could find. Whole scene simple, but they polish up the parts that were rust. Lake say chill, you ain't break, you just covered in dust. I don't need big speeches, just creaks of the hull. Just a soft push, soft pull, keep the feeling full. When I drift back later, feet touch that rough brown dock. I'ma carry this hush through the horns and the talk. I'm just a lone sailboat on a glassy morn, drifting slow, letting all my worries pour into the blue, into the quiet, into something more. On this glassy morn, I ain't run.
Snow on my hoodie cuff, breath look thick in the dust. Boot prints, hush, whole world turned down to a blush, yeah. Hood up but my mind clear, phone dead ain't a soul near. Sky big, it could swallow all the talk here. Ice on the rock like a cracked mirror. Each step just crunch then calm. No sirens, no cars, no alarms. Just wind on my knuckles and palms, and that slow, steady beat in my heart. Thoughts float like mist off the ridge. City feels small from the lip of this cliff. Every problem I was dragging up the switchback melted in the white, left buried in the pitch black. Sit down, let the pack hit the ground. Cold air wrap me, cotton in the sound. Like the planet hit mute on a madness. All the noise in my head go absent. It's that white noise at the peak. So quiet I can hear my teeth. So still I can hear my grief. Stand up here, watch it leave. White noise at the peak. No names, no likes, just me. Soft snow where the pain used to be. Whole world on pause, I breathe, I breathe. My beard catch frost, I ain't moved in a minute. Time drips slow in the blue light tinted. Clouds under me like steam in the kitchen. Up here, every fear sound fiction. Boot lace loose, but I don't even care. Let the cold kiss deep, toe to my hair. Let the slope hold me like a secret. Ain't a sound, but my doubt getting weaker. Tongue tastes metal, lungs feel clean. Every exhale draw lines in the steam. I've been chasing some peace since a teen. Found it laying on a snowbank, staring at the beams. Ain't a flag, ain't a flex, ain't a crown. Just breath going in, breathe out. Long shadows on a long white route. Silence so loud that it drown my doubts. Yeah, this that white noise at the peak. So quiet I can hear my teeth. So still I can hear my grief. Stand up here, watch it leave. White noise at the peak. No names, no likes, just me. Soft snow where the pain used to be. Whole world on pause, I breathe, I breathe. No hook from the street in my ear, just a hot thin wind saying you here, just a slow warm thump in my chest. Like this wouldn't mean to rest. I've been living in a far off buzz. Scream, schemes, everybody want blood. Up here just rock, sky, lungs, and a silence thick enough to love. This that white noise at the peak. So quiet I can hear my teeth. So still I can hear my grief. Stand up here, watch it leave. White noise at the peak. No names, no likes, just me. Soft snow where the pain used to be. Whole world on pause, I breathe, I breathe. Boot prints fade in the drift. Whole climb feel light as a lift. Walking down with the hush in my sleep. Took a piece of that silence with me. Yeah.
Open sign, blinking through the fog. Open sign, blinking through the fog. Yeah. Fog on the glass, low drip on the frame. Your name on the door, but it still says stay. I pull up quiet, let the curb talk low. Blue line flickers, then the phase, then glow. Whole block sleeping, I'm awake in the mist. One hand on the wheel, one thought on your wrist. Mellow little promise in the cold night air. You said come through, so I'm already there. Let it buzz, let it fade. I still see you through the gray. That little light, it calls my name. Then it goes and comes again. Open sign, glow, glow. Open sign, glow, glow. You still got that pull on me. Open sign, glow, glow. Open sign, glow, glow. Keep that little door for me. Yeah. Baseline sliding like a low lit tide. I never need much, just to ride the ride. Just laugh in the back, that soft pass smile makes a dead end night feel worth my while. Window wall steam, handprint by the pain. You don't say too much, but I know the game. If the sign goes out, I'll wait right here. Cause I like that hush and I like that near. Let it buzz, let it fade. I still see you through the gray. That little light calls my name. Then it goes and comes again. Open sign, glow, glow. Open sign, glow, glow. You still got that pull on me. Open sign, glow, glow. Open sign, glow, glow. Keep that little door for me. If the whole world drifts away, I know where the shadow stays. One small light in the silver air, and I'm right there. I'm right there. Open sign, glow, glow, glow. Open sign, glow, glow. You still got that pull on me. Open sign, glow, glow, glow. Open sign, glow, glow. Keep that little door